Ah, good afternoon. It's Rant One again. It's been a while. People have to take care of things, but you know what? It's a lot of bullshit lately. A lot of bullshit. Let me tell you, this book that they shoved up our ancestors' asses, is something else. And the more I learn about why they shoved it up our asses, the more I can tell who's real on this goddamn internet and who's not. Yes, I have my bullshit camera. That's fine, that's fine. But if you really want knowledge, then you'll fuck with me. Because I really don't want to fuck with niggas. I'm just here to save my soul and my children's soul. That's it. No entertainment, no popularity, nothing like that. Nothing like that. So we have here the Tanakh. It can be the KJV, it can be whatever. Things that's taken out of order, back and forth, whatnot. It doesn't matter. It's the same story in Genesis, which is God, whoever's playing God, made the firmament. It took a day. And we all know a day means 1,000 years. So, it was a long process to get this planet fixed up. It was really a long process. Yeah. And some of you still think he did it by himself or something. Oh, no, he got help. Yeah, that's right. His angels. If that's what you want to call them. And God said, let us make man in our image, in our likeness. So God pretty much looks like us, and everybody knows that. And he has a form. And the rest of his sons do. They call his sons. But they never say he have any daughters or anything like that. They don't want to say that. They want to say his sons. And let us make man in our image and our likeness. And let them have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the fowl of the earth and the cattle and over all the earth and creepy things and creeping upon the earth. And blase blah that it says. Fine. Oh, it says it in the same garbage ass Septuagint too. That's fine. More detail for you? Fine. And God said, let us make man according to our image and likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish and sea and flying creatures of heaven and earth. Fine, I got you. But why are you saying us? I thought you could do it all by yourself. Of course you need so-called angels' help. Right. Right. And you made them. And God made man according to the image of God. He made man. Male and female, he made them. So he made male and female that instant right there. And of course, when you go chapter 2, he makes a female again. I wonder what happened to the first one. I wonder what happened to the first one. And the Lord God said, it's not good for man to be alone. Let us make him a help suitable to him. Other people will say, well, just going into detail what happened in the first one. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. In this book, you will discover and realize that everything that they say is bad is probably good. And people that they label bad is probably good, including Satan. Now, the serpent was the most crafty of all brutes on the earth, which the Lord God made. And the serpent said to the woman, wherefore has God said, eat not of every tree of the garden? And the woman said to the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of tree which in the midst of garden God said, ye shall not eat of, neither shall touch it, lest ye die. And the serpent said to the woman, ye shall not surely die, for God knew that whatever day you shall eat of, your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. And the woman saw that the tree was good for food. Now, was he lying? Is it not good to know right from wrong, instead of walking aimlessly around the garden or the planet Earth, not knowing what's what or who's who? kind of like a fucking slave. Some might want to argue that we had power, but obviously we didn't. To somebody that saw us, that you're calling a serpent, he probably was a serpent. And it doesn't matter. He saw that we looked stupid, and we didn't even know that we were naked. That's something you have to think about. Oh, maybe they didn't have bodies. What do you mean they didn't have bodies? They didn't realize they were naked until they fucking ate something. I like to know what's going on, whether I'm a slave or not. So you have a serpent telling brand new human beings that you can be just like the person who created you. And he has no idea why would that person tell you not to be like them when you can? So let's go into that. Who exactly is this person that told Eve, well, Yah can be just like God? So what do we have? Samuel. Yes, Samuel the serpent. This is the person, or the being or entity, that told Eve that you can be just like us. So I don't know who's telling you can't. In the Greek version of Enoch, used by Byzantine Silius, retained from the Samuel, this form still retains the original meaning derived from the word Samu, meaning blind, in mythology, which is preserved in various Jewish and non-Jewish sources in the Middle Ages. In addition, with Samuel, in the fourth of Samuel, the spelling is different, date from antiquity. The third version, preserved in the Greek Apocalypse of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 9, which states that the angel Samuel planted the vine caused by the fall of Adam, and therefore Samuel was cursed to become Satan. And the sources relates from chapter 9 in ancient verses of legend of shrinking of the moon that Samuel took the form of a snake in order to tempt Adam, which was omitted in later Talmudic versions of the legend. So they know the person's name who tempted Adam and Eve, and his name is Samuel. And everybody knows it. And Samuel later on returned into Satan. But in other cultures, the name is different. Satan is known as, well, in Chaldean, Satan. Right? Satan. He's known as something else. And when you type it in Google, what do you get? Satan. It's that person. So Satan is Samuel. You're labeling that person devil. You are labeling that person a devil for telling human beings what they're capable of doing. And you said that was wrong. That is what you said. You said that is wrong. Right. Do you see what's going on here? Or you just really, you really don't care? You really don't seem to care what's going on here. You know, you don't care. Because this is what they're doing. They're going to be labeling things in this book that are evil when it isn't evil at all. And it takes you to look into it as a human being to find out what's really going on. Yes, Shaitan. They will call them jinns in the Middle East. Yes, he's a jinn now for being a bad entity, for telling the human beings what they're capable of doing. If you are capable of ascending like the Most High, would it not be good to do? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? See, I take notes too, and those might think is bullshit, but it's not. The name Samuel comes from the Akkadian term Samuel, meaning the king of Samu. It's in my bullshit notes. See, it's bullshit. I take notes as bullshit. See, it's bullshit. Samuel, see? It comes from Samu, northern Mesopotamia. Yeah, I got it down. Yeah, I got it down. It says northern Mesopotamia. That's where it comes from. So when you look up the king of Samu, it's going to take you to these islands that doesn't look like northern Mesopotamia at all. Nasu Si. The Nasu Si. Where is that? It's in Bali, Indonesia. That doesn't look like Mesopotamia to me at all. I wonder who's lying here. But in their history, they have kings named King of Samu. They have kings that go back into prehistoric times. Prehistoric times. And they have the lineage. And here's the current, the last one, King Samu died in 1980. 1980. Don't know if it continued, but there it is. And that's not Mesopotamia to me at all. So who's lying here? Who is lying here? They're going to tell you all types of fuckery in this book. And you can go back to your JPS Tanakh, or whatever you believe in, and you see it. And they tell you over and over again. They don't want you to be like the Most High, so they gave you a book to shove up your ass, not to be like the Most High. At all. We're going to find out really who Samuel really is, because it goes further than that. It goes further. Sign out for now.